Everybody, welcome on the other side where we're talking about different situations, different things in health and wellness that you might not know about. Especially here in the RGV, there is things that are all across the nation, but then sometimes we can't find them locally. So I wanted to come to you guys and just tell you different things that I've found. Specifically today, we're going to be talking with Dr. Lazzopina from Frontier Primary Direct Care. It is just unbelievable what they're doing over there, and I have found so much comfort in being their patient, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So I have Dr. Laz on my laptop audio because the live here was not letting me add him, unfortunately, so hopefully you guys can hear him okay. Welcome, Dr. Laz. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Hey there. Thanks for inviting me to join you.
Absolutely. So I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about direct care as a whole and what what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. So lots of people have probably heard of concierge medicine, which we think of as being something for the wealthy, where the doctor is paid a monthly retainer. Hundreds of dollars a month, thousands of dollars a month, and they get patients with classes to rest.
I can't. You sound like you kind of got far, Dr. Laz.
Is that better?
Okay, now I can hear you better. It sounded like you got a little far from us.
Yeah, sorry, I jumped away. So what we are doing is but it's priced for everybody. And so we charge a monthly membership fee, which ranges from $50 to $100 per month based on age. And that allows us to give all of our members direct access to their doctor. So all of my patients have my cell phone number, and they can call me or text me anytime, and my direct personal email, so they can email me. And it just removes all the barriers to care. So when somebody has a simple problem, like maybe a rash, they can take a picture of it and text it to me, and I'm able to say, hey, that's what, this is going to be okay. We're going to prescribe you some cream and put it on it for a week, and we'll take care of it. Or, oh, you should come in and see me, and we're going to take a closer look. So we do that and make people's lives a lot simpler. When people come into our office, we are waiting for them. We never have anybody wait for us. And that's one of the things that always made me crazy, waiting in doctors' offices. And so we've eliminated that. Nobody ever waits in our office. And we do that by limiting the number of members that we take. So each of our doctors has only up to 700 patients compared to the normal, where people will have where a physician will have up to 2,000 or even 2,500 patients.
Wow.
So that allows us to provide great care for people just by limiting the number of patients we have. And then besides that, we've negotiated some really low rates for lab tests and imaging tests. So basic labs cost $3, $4, $5. And then x-rays, for example, cost $50. An MRI, which if you have insurance and you're going to use it, it'll be thousands of dollars. It only costs a little less than $350.
Wow, that's amazing.
So we do all that, and then besides that, we provide urgent care for our members around the clock. So just this weekend, somebody was working outside, cut their finger pretty deep, and they called me up Sunday afternoon and said, hey, I think I need stitches. They sent me a picture. I was like, oh, yeah, you definitely need stitches. So I ran over to their house with my little suture kit and stitched them up. And what would have been hours in an emergency department and hundreds or maybe even thousands of dollars was included in their membership and no extra charge.
That is crazy amazing. I love that so much. And so obviously that's the direct care model, and Frontier Direct Care Primary Care is right now located in Harlingen. But what else do you guys see for the future?
So yeah, we started in Harlingen in July 2018, and I didn't really know what I was getting into at the time, because we were bringing direct care to the RGV. It's been slowly growing across the country since the late 2000s. But we really the first ones here in the Rio Grande Valley. And so it turned out there's a huge demand for what we're doing. And so I rapidly filled up. In about a year and a half, my patient panel was full. And one of my colleagues from the residency program where I used to work joined me in July 2020. And so he's just about filled up, and we hired a physician assistant in January, Lauren. And so she's on her way to filling up too. So we love what we're doing, and we think it's foundational in changing how healthcare is going to be delivered going into the future. And so we're planning on expanding. Our next clinic is going to open up in Brownsville in late June. And then we'll also plan on opening up in Wessico and or McAllen later on this year.
Yay!
So we're on the move.
That is so amazing. I'm so happy that I found you guys, and I don't even know how, just on Facebook, and knowing that I wanted something different than paying crazy amounts in insurance. And not only that though, yeah, it is an affordable way to get health care, but it's amazing care that they give. And I don't feel like a number. I feel like I'm cared for. All the questions are always answered, no matter how many crazy questions I have. Again, like he said, there's no wait time, which is, I mean, I drive to Harlingen right now, but I don't care. That's a minimal amount of time to drive versus not having to wait in a waiting room for hours and hours, and everything that's covered, and the stuff that's not being very minimal cost. So thank you, Dr. Laz, for joining us and telling us about that. I'm going to link y'all's page on this video, and I pray that whoever needs to be blessed by you guys will find you, and we just thank God for you and just look forward to your expansion. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the invite. And yeah, anybody can find us on the web at frontierdirectcare.com, or of course on Facebook and Instagram and everywhere else. And so yeah, we're happy to answer any questions, and yeah, we love taking care of people and being part of it as well. So happy for anybody to join anytime.
Awesome. Thank you so much. It was great talking to you.
Good talking to you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So that was Dr. Laz, and guys, I hope that you heard him. We were having such technical difficulties. I'm going to put you back on my stand. But when we were trying to get him on here live, he was going to come live with me, and this thing was messing up and it wasn't working. But he was able to call, and we answered questions. So I'm going to do a little recap just in case you weren't able to hear him, from Frontier Direct Primary Care, currently in Harlingen, will be opening in Brownsville in June for sure, and then they will be expanding, I would say, within the next year to Wessico and McAllen. This is a crazy different kind of healthcare where it's no insurance. You pay a minimal monthly fee, depending on you and your family. You can get that information on their website, frontierdirectcare.com. I'll put that in the comments. Minimal subscription fee. You're subscribing to your doctor, and you get unlimited 24/7 access to your physician, and all this stuff I can attest for. To your physician, 24/7 access to your physician. That's unheard of, okay? It's not to their, nurse on call. It's to them. It's to him, Dr. Laz, and Dr. Dooley, and their PA, Lauren, which I just met with her last week for my physical, and she was amazing, just as the other two doctors are. Took my time. I don't feel rushed, ever. I ask all the questions. I'm cared for. I love that they don't just prescribe. They will when necessary, but they're going to talk to you and figure out what's going on. Or if it's just, regular checkup stuff, that's great. Unlimited office visits without waiting in waiting rooms. So that's two separate things. With your monthly subscription, unlimited office visits. If you just feel like you need to see them every week, it's covered. If you need telemedicine, covered. You can text the doctor, Dr. Laz, and they text you right back. like he was mentioning, if you have a physical, something that you can see, a rash or something, you can text him a picture of it, and he will tell you, you need to come in and see me, or you know what, I know exactly what that is. I'm sending the prescription in, which is amazing, saves time, saves money, and then no waiting room. No waiting room. Like, okay, they have a cute, adorable waiting area, but you don't even get to sit in it because by the time you get there, they're ready for you. And that's, I mean, seriously, tell me who has, even with an appointment, doesn't wait at least, I mean, I've previously 3 to 4 hours. Ridiculous. And you have an appointment. Maybe it's not that bad everywhere. Maybe it's 30 minutes, an hour. But who wants to wait in the waiting room of a doctor's office? It's just, no, you don't have to wait with Frontier Direct Care. Transparent pricing. So there's no insurance. They don't take insurance. It's just a monthly membership fee. And so other services they offer: physicals, minor injuries, acute illness like flu or UTI, weight loss counseling, helping you with diabetes, blood pressure, heart disease, sports medicine, gynecological exams, and urgent care. And so, like he mentioned, I'm going to say it again just in case you couldn't hear him. Last week, he had a patient that cut his finger pretty bad during doing long work, and he texted him a picture and said, "Do I need stitches?" Dr. Laz said yes. Dr. Laz went to his house, stitched him up. He was done. And guess what? It was covered with his monthly bill. That's crazy. So not only did he not have to go anywhere, not only did he not have to go wait in a waiting room with in the urgent care, which right now you don't know who's sick around you. No hours and hours of waiting, no extra hundreds of thousands of dollars to get your finger stitched up because they charge you for X, Y, and Z. Dr. Laz went to his house and stitched him up. How could I not be excited about this? How could I not share this with you guys, right? So again, they are in Harlingen right now. They are opening in Brownsville, and then they will be expanding throughout the RGV. So even if you're happy with your doctor, there's plenty of people down here uninsured or feel like a number at a doctor's office. And you know what else I'm going to mention? Dr. Laz asks if he can pray with me after every visit. And so does Dr. Dooley. And I love that. That, as a believer, just rounds it all out for me. And knowing that their trust is in the Lord and my trust is in the Lord, the care is, I just can't even, I just love them so much. So I hope that you found this information helpful. If you have any questions, they're on Instagram, they're on Facebook, and they have their website. You can also leave some comments here, and I can get them to them, or I'm sure they'll see them if we tag them in it. I will put their handle and their website in the comments, and I will be uploading this to my YouTube page. So I will share the link wherever I can, and if you know somebody that might want to know this information, please share it with them. Next week we'll be talking about health shares. So primary direct care and health shares go hand in hand, because you might be thinking, great, that's my primary care for when I need to go see the doctor, but what if I break my arm and have to go to the hospital, or what if I have some kind of illness and have to go, need long-term treatment? That's where health shares come in. And these two combined, not only do you get quality over quantity, and it's so much cheaper. So join me next Monday when we talk with Sadara. We'll see if we can get someone on the line. If not, then I will just get information for you guys and share it. So I hope this was, again, I hope you enjoyed it. My goal is just to share things that I have learned that I know not a lot of people know about, and help others. So I will talk to y'all next week. Bye.